So, as you may have seen, I am making bacon. And for supper tonight, I am making breakfast for supper. So, the bacon is just about ready to come out of the pan. So I'm going to turn the heat down. Hello, how are you? Today is Labor Day, and in honor of Labor Day, I labored all day. Not in the baby sense, but I worked all day. So anyways, like I said, the bacon is ready to come out of the pan. So I am going to put it on this plate with paper towels. And then I'm going to make some scrambled eggs with shredded cheese and some green pepper that I cut up this morning. So let me just take the bacon out of the frying pan and drain it on the plate with the paper towels. This bacon is cooked just to, in my eyes, perfection. I don't like my bacon burnt. I don't like it raw. I don't know who would, but just cooked enough is how I like it. So yeah. And we'll drain that. A couple more pieces. All right. So that's the bacon, and we're just going to let that drain. We will put it over here. Bring you up a little bit. Whoop. This is the Great Value brand Naturally Hickory Smoked Thick Sliced Bacon, right from Walmart. So, how are you? I'm doing well. Like I said, I worked today, and that's okay because I got holiday pay, time and a half for working on Labor Day. So what else am I doing? First of all, I'm sorry if you're new to my channel. My name is Robin, and I do cooking videos, I do frugal living, I do grocery hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, talking, ride with me. I think my last two videos were ride with me's. We went to the post office the other day, and then we went to the bank on the previous video. So I'm trying to get back on track. I did have a job change, and my schedule is a little different now with my new job. But anyways, now I'm going to make some scrambled eggs. These are the Great Value brand large cage-free white eggs, and I think my last grocery haul, when I got these were like $2.27 or $2.47. So the price of eggs is going down. So that's great. And I have, like I said, some green pepper that I cut up this morning. I had a green pepper I had to use. So I just, to save time, I cut this up this morning. And I'm going to also add some Great Value brand sharp cheddar cheese. So let me turn you down. Obviously, I'm not going to use this pan because it has the bacon grease in it. So I'm going to use another frying pan that I haven't used in a while, probably since I bought that frying pan at Ollie's. I haven't used this, but this was my old faithful frying pan. So let me get some more paper towels. And we'll start cooking this. I'm going to put some butter in the pan. This is the Great Value brand butter. And if you haven't noticed a pattern, I love generic. I like the Great Value brand from Walmart. Yeah, it's a good way to save money. And in my eyes, it's all the same. So we'll just put some butter in the pan. And we'll get to talking in just a minute. Just a minute. So we'll let the butter melt, and then I'll put the green peppers in. So, again, today is Monday, and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. The weather, it's getting cool. It's getting cool here. It was probably in the 70s today, maybe 72, 71, 72. And kind of cloudy. not the greatest beach day, and that's okay because I can't get to the beach. I don't think I can get to the beach until this weekend. I'm working all week. That's all right. So, all right, a little wooden spoon. All right, that butter is melted just about enough. And I'll put green pepper. This green pepper came from the farmer's market that my new employer did for their employees, which I thought was really cool. Really cool. So, I'll turn that down and let that cook a little bit. And then we can get to talking. What can we talk about? Also, if you're new to my channel, when I'm in the kitchen doing my little cooking videos, I like to talk because I think it would be maybe boring if I just, cooked and didn't communicate with you. But yeah, so that is what we're going to do with that. And what can I talk about while these green peppers cook a little bit? Something bad happened at my Walmart a couple days ago. There was some, how do I say this? Because I think on YouTube, if you say certain words, they might flag you. So when I talk about stuff, I kind of spell it. So there was some VIOLENC at my Walmart, and it's kind of disturbing to me that some of the stuff that you hear that happens at stores like that actually came close. There was some violence, and yeah, that's not cool. I don't like that stuff. I don't watch the news for a reason because it causes like an anxiety in me. I don't like that as far as I'm concerned. In my world, everything's, kind and peace and happiness, and I know that the world is not all about that. If I had total say, it would be, and nothing bad would happen in the world, and I know that's not the world that everyone else lives in, but it's the world that I live in. So I try my best to stay away from that fray, any bad news, anything like that. And when a store that I frequent, something happens there that you hear on the news, it's just disturbing. And like I said, sign of the times, but it doesn't mean we have to accept it, right? Right. So the green peppers are going to cook a little bit. So while they cook a little bit, I'm just going to break open some eggs, scramble them up in the bowl a little bit, add some milk, and then add them to the green peppers. So, not sure how many I'm going to do. Maybe 2 or 3. It's just me eating supper tonight. So, alright. So one of the yolks broke already, and I have 2 other that haven't broke. So we'll just beat those up a little bit. Up these green peppers. Yeah. So excuse me, I have to go to the refrigerator and get some milk. Be right back. So this is not Great Value brand, but it is Stop and Shop, which I heard, actually I didn't hear it, I read it, that Stop and Shop is going to be lowering their prices. So maybe the next grocery haul that I do will be a Stop and Shop grocery haul. I've done a Stop and Shop grocery haul, but it wasn't like the lowest of prices. But maybe I will check it out and see how I do there. All right, so I'm just going to add some milk to the beaten eggs, the scrambled eggs. So, let's bring this up a little bit. All right. Now, let me see what I'm doing. I'm just going to add the egg and milk mixture. And I'll lower it. It's on 4, but lower it. And I'm just going to cook this. This is going to cook pretty quick. So, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Put that in there. So while this, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. And while that cooks, get the cheese ready. Really nothing I need to do to get it ready besides opening it, because it's already been opened. So just, all right. Switch this over to a spatula. More paper towels. Please excuse my back. I had to get some paper towels. Here we go. I need a clean paper towel to put that on because I got quite a mess going here. After I put the cheese in this, I'm going to open this. I got this my last Dollar Tree haul, I believe. I bought this. It's the giardiniera jar of carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, and it looks like celery. So we're going to open this in just a minute, and I'm going to do a little taste test. Alright, these eggs are just about cooked. So, here's my cheese. I'm going to add a little cheese to this. Add cheese to that. All right, and I think that's just about ready. This cooked very quickly. This would be even better with mushrooms, but I don't have any mushrooms. What I'm going to do is I turned the heat off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plate this scrambled eggs, cheese, and green pepper up. Put some bacon on the plate. Show you what I'm having for supper. And then we'll do a little taste test of this. I haven't even opened this yet, so we're going to do this together, okay? All right. So I'll be right back. Okay, so there is my breakfast for supper tonight. It is the scrambled eggs with green pepper and Great Value brand sharp cheddar cheese and the bacon. And I am going to put some of the Great Value brand tomato ketchup on my eggs. Comment down below, does anyone else put ketchup on their scrambled eggs? Some people think it's gross. Some people think it's great. It doesn't ruin it. I love ketchup. I love ketchup on a lot of stuff, especially my scrambled eggs. But now, the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to open this jar of Dollar Tree vegetables. They look good, nice and colorful. You would think, well, maybe you wouldn't think, because who knows? This might be a really good quality. However, a lot of people think Dollar Tree food, gross. I don't know. But it looks pretty colorful. It doesn't look faded. Doesn't look gross to me. So anyways, without further ado, we're going to open this. We're going to open this. I used to have a jar opener. Oh my goodness, I can't open this. How do you do this? My hand's kind of greasy from the bacon. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this on pause, run the jar under hot water, kind of break the seal up, and then we'll try this. I'm really hoping that I can get this open. Be right back. But while the water runs to get hot, there's my ketchup on my eggs. This is going to be so good. If you haven't had ketchup on your eggs, you really need to try it. You need to try it. So, good stuff. Okay, water's probably hot. Let me see if I can open this jar. Okay, I got it open, but not without a little bit of a struggle. So, ding, ding, ding. Ready? Okay, so on the top is the cup. If you're new to my channel, I do not edit my videos. I do not edit out bloopers, but I will have you know, I don't know if you heard it, but a lot of the juice that was just in here is all over my kitchen rugs. So, yeah. All right, so here is, let me turn you down. If you're still with me, my fork. If you're still with me, thank you. All right, ready? There's the cauliflower. It's a huge piece. That's kind of a big piece, but hold on, hold on. All right. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that this is really salty. Tastes like sauerkraut. However, it's not like really soft, it's crispy. I don't know if you heard that. But, all right, there's another piece of cauliflower. I want to get a carrot. Hold on. All right, what is this? Is that a pickle? I do know my vegetables, but hold on. That's a pickle. There's a carrot. But I want a bigger carrot. You know what? These are really crunchy. These are really crunchy. They're really crunchy. For the third time. You hear that? One more. I'm going to tell you, everything tastes the same. I'm going to let you read. I'm going to read it to you, but I'll let you look at it first. You can see what's in it. Don't have my glasses on. Water, cauliflower, carrots, cucumbers, pickled onions. There's a pickle. I love pickled onions. I love onions in the jar, but they're on the bottom. Pickled onions, celery, salt. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Acetic acid, calcium chloride, and potassium sorbate for a preservative. Very salty. Did I look at the label before I bought it? No. So I'll tell you the nutrition facts. There's 7 servings in this jar. Serving size, 2 tablespoons. Amount per serving. Calories, 10. Total fat, 0. Saturated fat, 0. Trans fat, 0. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 720 milligrams. I told you. Total carbs, 2 grams. Not bad. Dietary fiber, 1 gram. Did you hear that? Fiber. My Boston accent. Fiber. Total sugars, 1, added sugars 0, protein 0, calcium 0, iron 0, potassium 0. So this really isn't good for you. Well, maybe it's good for you. The vegetables are good. But again, it's really salty. Could you use this in like a stir-fry dish over rice, add a little whatever to it? If it was up to me, because you guys know how much I love chickpeas, I would probably drain these, rinse some of salt off of it, stir fry it with little chickpeas or like macaroni or something, and put this in a salad. You definitely want to rinse it off. So would I suggest buying this or recommend buying it? Maybe, but please know you want to rinse it off. Rinse some of the sodium. Again, it tastes like sauerkraut to me. You know how sauerkraut has like that kind of bitter, soury taste? That's what it tastes like. So yeah. So here's my supper. I would add like a piece of toast to it or something, but I don't have any bread. We, here at my house or my apartment, are at the tail end of our fresh groceries. I have a lot of stuff in the cabinet, a lot of stuff in this cabinet over here, like my little stockpile vegetables, but I'm trying to use up, let me bring you up here, trying to use up what I have before I go and buy more. That's what we should do. We don't want to waste, right? Right. All right, so I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to eat the rest of this, relax. I think it's about 6 o'clock on Monday night. Yeah, things are good. I am still enjoying my new position, but I will tell you that I worked my previous job last night. I did a few hours. They needed someone to answer the phones. So I went to work and answered the phones. And also this Wednesday, I'm going to help them out a little bit with a bus trip with the residents. So I get to spend time with them. I do miss them, but I am enjoying my new job and things are well. I'm sleeping good at night. I'm getting natural sleep. I haven't had to rely on my sleep aid like I used to when I was going through a lot of stress. Yeah, I'm more relaxed and I get out of work early and I can shut off my job when I leave at 3, and things are really good, and I'm happy that I can have these two positions to work my new job and still be able to go back here and there where I just left. So thank you for watching. If you haven't had breakfast for supper recently, try it. I do have pancake mix. I was going to make pancakes, but I figured we need to use the eggs, we need to use the green pepper, we need to use the bacon. All right, so thanks for watching. I hope you're all well. Have a really good week. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.